right, what's up, everyone? This is Thomas here with Pro Tabletop. We're back for another battle report. This time, it's going to be Ultramarines versus Space Wolves. I'm a big fan of the Ultramarines, so I've got one of my tournament lists here ready to go. Today, leading the battle, I got Guilliman, of course, in a Supreme Command, and followed with a battalion led by a Master of Sanctity, Tigurius, and a Master of the Forge Techmarine. So on the Chaplain, he's going to have my Relic Seal of Oath. His two litanies are going to be Litany of Faith, that's the 5-up mortal wounds, and Litany of Fire, that's the +1 to wound and shooting. The Techmarine is going to be Master of the Forge. He's going to have a Relic Bolter, the Vengeance of Ultramar, and he's full up with a harness. He's got the Warlord trait that gives +1 to vehicles, +1 to hit. The troops, I'm going to have 1 unit of Scouts all boltered up, Stormbolter on the Sarge, 2 units of Infiltrators. On the Elite side, I have a Judiciar, a unit of Aggressors, and 2 Relic Contemptors. They're going to have Cyclone, chainfist, plasma blastgun, and 1 twin blast cannon. And then rounding it up with a fast, I have 2 units of Scout Bikes with Stormbolters on the Sarge, and then 1 big unit of 3 Tempests. So that's the Ultramarines. Let's take a look at the Space Wolves and see what I'm facing today.
Alright, so for the Wolves, we have a single battalion. We have a Smash Lord as my Warlord. He's got Saga of the Hunter, which allows him to advance and charge. If he makes a charge, he completes its Saga, so units within 6 inches can advance and charge also. We have Ragnar, and we have a Wolfguard Battle Leader with a Power Fist Jump Pack. He has my Relic, the Teeth Bolt, which basically I shoot a unit, they take 1 mortal wound if I hit, and they're tagged, so I get to reroll 1 to wound against that target. He also has the Saga of the Hunter, which is +1 to wound against vehicles and monsters. I paid for an extra relic on the Smash Lord, which is the Armor of Rust. In the troop choice, we have a squad of Assault Intercessors, a squad of Infiltrators, and a squad of Grey Hunters with Bolters and Chainswords. In the Elites, we have 2 units of Blade Guard, a unit of Wolfen with Thunderhammer Storm Shields, Claws on the Sergeant, and 2 Relic Contemptors. Similar to birds, but they have normal fists, and the Black Contemptor has the plasma gun. And then to round it off, we have 2 Impulsors and a Relic Scorpius.
All right. So we'll come back after we set up for first turn and then go over the mission and what secondaries we picked. All right. So as we're going through player place terrain, if you don't know how that works, that's a system that we've been using here down in the Atlanta area. I really like it. It really adds some variety to the game and gives you some opportunities to try to place the terrain strategically against your opponent's list. His list has some artillery with that Scorpius. I'm not super scared of it. I've played with it a lot. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it is annoying, and I want him to just get some free kills on critical units at the wrong time. So I'm trying to put the pieces of terrain where I know he's going to try to hide a Scorpius, so I'm not trying to give him that. I want to kind of make it hard for him to hide it so that I can possibly get a peek on the first turn and kill it. And also, if I do put it out there, I want to get some -1 to hits from the Force and from the Ruin Walls, so that if he is putting it in the back somewhere, he at least is going to suffer some minuses to hit. Jamie, I think from your mind, you're trying to position walls to kind of screen for your guys to jump up.
So as Wolves, I really like combats. I want to get there intact as much as possible, so I like creating like a flat line down the center of the board, just to give me spots to jump to and playing with angles to force my opponent that if he wants to shoot at me, which normally you can't stop, he'll have to be overexposed and within charge range of my stuff, which is what I normally like.
Yeah, we both have Dreadnoughts, both have the same Dreadnoughts that want to shoot and fight, so we're kind of like cat and mouse and who's going to peek out first. So potentially I jump out, shoot a Scorpius, I get popped by his Dreads, so I don't want my Dreads to die. Going over the mission, we are playing Sweep and Clear. His secondaries kind of line up with mine in the fact that he's got Bring It Down, and I've got While We Stand, We Fight. So he wants to kill my vehicles, including my Dreadnoughts and Guilliman, and I want to keep Guilliman and my Dreadnoughts alive. So that might not have been the greatest choice. He's got to deploy Scramblers and engage on all fronts, where I have gone to raise the banners and bring it down. So I'm going to pick up his vehicles as well, and then just try to pick up banners. So I don't have a ton of infantry, so I'll be careful of how I manage that. All right, turn 1. That was an awfully long deliberation. I was really kind of hemming and hawing whether I wanted to go for the Seal of Oath target. I chose the Scorpius, but now I think I really want to shoot at his Impulsor with Ragnar over there to kind of sweep and clear the side on this flank. Problem is, with the way the ruins and that container are, I really needed to kind of push into that ruin to kind of get in lines of sight, which now exposes me to all of his firepower, which I was trying to hide from. So my best laid plans, I've really messed myself up, so I'm going to have to just force his hand and give him some targets. So right now, these 2 dreads are out of this ruin, but these 3 speeders are in. So he'll be able to shoot back at those speeders if he gets into his ruin. They've got line of sight here to force his hand where he puts those guys out. These 2 dreads are only visible to the Impulsor, so that's all they can shoot, so we'll go ahead and start there. No minuses to hit, maybe with the force, but I do have the +1, so it's going to be in
banners.
I did raise, 3 banners here, here, and here. I did push those infiltrators out there to screen. They're going to die a horrible death to all this assaulting. I don't know if that's good for me or not, but we're going to put them there. And then powers, I've got Veil of Time and Mighty Heroes on Guilliman. He's got the Judiciar hanging out right behind him, just in case somebody wants to come in hot. So let's go ahead and shoot. We are shooting the first Contemptor. These guys are outside of the full bubble. They're just re-rolling 1s, and it's not great.
So still hitting on 2s because of your +1?
Yep. Force -1, but I got +1 because my Warlord trait. Last cannons first on the Impulsor. Hitting on 2s, both hit.
1 on 3s.
1 on 3s.
Ooh.
Look at that. And then missiles. Wounding. Alright, we're re-rolling 1s for Guilliman, and then wounding on 3s. 1.
1 wound, 1 4-up in 1.
He makes it. The second dread. Last cannons. Reroll. Wounds. 1 wound.
Makes it.
Missiles. Reroll. So many 1s. Are these dice?
Yeah, these are the new 4-roll dice.
So many 1s. These dice are going to get retired. I wasn't even going to use these dice.
Yeah, those were your command point dice. What are you using them?
Okay, so that was great. That plan was fantastic. I didn't do 1 wound to him. I might end with an 18. I have 1 guy with an 18, so he'll shoot his overcharged plasma pistol, hitting on 2s, strength 8, 1 plasma. Yeah, he took 2 damage.
Impulsors down to 9
I
wounds.
think you're okay with that.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Because now you're stuck shooting speeders into the Impulsor and other stuff inside.
So, golly. So we have 1 guy that could shoot there at the Scorp. Everyone else does not have line of sight. So they'll just shoot here because that's all they can see. I guess I get they shoot there, but no. All right, so I am in the Seal of Oath for 1 of them, so he'll get to reroll everything. But 24 inches is out of range. Yes, so he'll just shoot his Stormbolters. So 1 just big gun at the Scorpius that's re-rolling everything, and then everything else at that Impulsor. So here's the Tempest launcher. 2 shots.
You gonna change your dice?
Hitting on 2s, I should. -1, hitting on 3s, but re-rolling everything. And strength 6, so looking for 5s, re-rolling. Fantastic. Keep this dice out of here. Next. The 2 more blast shots. These are at the Impulsor. That doesn't care how many shots. 6, 8, 9 shots. Hitting on 2s. -1, so 3s. Rerolling everything because of Guilliman this time. And then 5s rerolling 1s. Alright. A little better. 4 2 damage hits.
4 wounds. These are from the missiles?
These are from the missiles, yeah.
4 up in ones. I failed 3. That's 6 damage. I've taken 8 in total.
Got 3 left, and I got 3 assault cannons and 18 shots. 6, 8, 10, 12. I need 6 more shots, so I'll do that again. 3s, Guilliman, and then 5s. You're rolling 1s, and then 6 more shots. 3s, and 5s. Alright, 6 minus 2s.
6 minus 2, so 4 up in wounds.
No average. He does.
He dies. Does it explode? It doesn't really matter, but just for fun, it does not.
Alright, now I need you to roll lots of 1s in there.
Let's see how many die. So we have 6 models in there. We lose 1. 1 assault intercessor dies.
Alright, so he'll put those guys out in a second. Do I have any other shooting? I don't really think so. Guilliman can shoot. He'll go ahead and shoot at the Impulsor in the ruins. I don't think that's all he can see.
Mm-hmm.
So he's shooting at this Impulsor.
Mm-hmm.
No minuses. Hitting on 2s. I'll hit. And then strength 6. 5s. Rerolling nothing. So, alright, we're done. That's the end of my turn. Not what I wanted. Alright, we're back at the bottom of turn 1. Since my push up so aggressively, I gave Jamie like plethora of options of who does he want to assault. So the game could go south right here. I could just automatically lose, or I could make a bunch of saves and it's going to be a game. So hopefully I haven't screwed myself too badly. But let's go through it. So he's jumped his Blade Guard out of that Impulsor and then moved that Impulsor up onto the objective.
Same with them, and they're doing the deploy scramblers.
He's popped smoke with these infiltrators, and they popped this voice scramblers. He's left.
Got these 2 dreads with line of sight on these middle infiltrators, so I can get them out the way. Wolfing ready to charge Guilliman if it all goes right.
That's right.
And then Ragnar's over there ready to charge some speeders. He's put himself out of the way, and so have the intercessors, the assault intercessors, except from 1 speeder.
Just trying to minimize the overwatch.
And
yeah, so it's all going to come down to that. I did pop smoke with both sets of infiltrators, so he's going to shoot. Who are you shooting with first?
So let's start shooting with this one because this one has better targets.
Okay.
So this one will shoot everything into the
first Contemptor. All right, I'm going to pop transhuman on those guys, and he can stay him alive.
2 last cans, hitting on 3s because you pop smoke. Wounding on 4s, 2 wounds, 2 AP 4s.
No saves.
First one kills one. Second one kills one.
This is an auspicious start.
2 missiles, 3s on 4s. 1 wound this time. AP 3. So
6 up. No.
D6.
Kills the third one.
And then the bolter on 3s and 4s. 2 normal saves. 1 takes a wound.
Alright, so I got 1.5 left.
Okay. So now we're going to do a grenade from the front Blade Guard unit hitting on a 4. Next one on a 4. Wounding on a 4. Wounds, AP2 grenades. Kills the one that was wounded. So there is 1 left.
1 left.
And this dread's going to shoot everything into him because I can't shoot anything else.
It won't be, that guy won't be the one that's out in the open. So
you're killing these 4 and that one there?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are going to do this Scorp. I don't want to shoot at your speeders because then I'm in trouble if I do that. So you got 1 dude left out of line of sight. I can't see those down there. So left to shoot would be the Scorp. I should fire that guy into the guy. That's my mistake. So Scorp, do I fire both volleys into that single dude? Yes or no? I don't really care about them.
Do you have to declare it right now?
I have to declare both volleys.
It's not 2 separate shooting attacks?
People play it different every single time. Last time I played, I was told that
Aggressors the same way, right?
But you get to shoot twice in the shooting phase. Scorpius gets to make 2 attacks or shoot twice. So apparently you can't declare 2 different things. I can declare 2 things, but I have to declare them now.
Okay.
So it's not worth risking because those guys over there don't get me much. Would be great to kill some bikes over there. My Wolfen are going to die to Guilliman regardless. So I'm going to... Do I get greedy? I do not get greedy. I want to fire both volleys into 1 dude. AP 4, so you don't get a save. So AP 3, right?
It's AP 2 base, yeah.
AP 2, so you get a 6 up save.
I get a 5 up because it's in cover. Oh, against spikes? Not against spikes.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, do I dedicate 2 volleys into him to kill 1 dude? Because I hit you on 4s and I wound you on 4s. It's too risky. I'm doing both into him. 3d3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitting on 4s. No rerolls. 1 hit. I'm guessing that's not cocked. 1 wound.
1 5 up.
AP 3.
Yep. With cover?
Up? Oh, cover. Good thing I dedicated both volleys. That's another 5. On 4s. That's a little better. On 4s. 2 wounds, 2 5 ups.
Gotta make a both. The worst scenario is I make one of them, and I'm like, oh, command point.
You want to stay for a sec?
Yeah.
So then the battle leader is going to tag Guilliman, hitting on a 3, misses. I am going to CP this, putting me down to 8. I hit, you take a mortal. I wound you on a 5. I do not wound. You take a mortal and you're tagged.
My chaplain is the 5 up for the mortal. Nope.
Okay. That is all of my shooting.
Tell me again what the tag does.
The tag lets me reroll once to wound against you.
For any of your units?
Exactly. So when my wolf in charge, I'll get to reroll once to wound you.
Nasty.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we'll come back to the charges. What are we going to charge first? Do you know?
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and charge those assault intercessors into you. Would you like to overwatch?
Just into the speeders?
Just into the speeders.
I like to overwatch. Not really. Okay. With just one speeder, but it would be nice to shoot my friends at you and kill all those guys. Is that going to matter? Really, it's just really about getting rid of Ragnar.
Using the dreads to overwatch for him?
Yeah, I'll let it go. Go ahead. Cool. Just flood this charge.
And they go with the 10. I guess I should have declared at least one of the dreads, but that was too risky. So we're just going to go ahead and go. First one is going to go right within an inch to here. And the next one's going to go.
That's the dread. That's not within.
Within an inch here.
Of the speeder?
Yeah, right there. Right?
Oh,
Where do I have to be? Is it
the
whole
base?
base?
It's the base.
Oh. Do I have to go like directly underneath you kind of thing?
Yeah, it's tricky.
I
have to go
inside. Oh, that's annoying. I need to move the terrain then.
So go ahead and do the other charges. We'll come back and
Ragnar will charge in. Would you like to do your Overwatch?
I think I will Overwatch with Ragnar.
2 CP to Overwatch?
Yes. My Ragnar's friends. Because he's just charging the speeders, right?
Just the speeders.
Yeah, I would love to shoot speeders at those guys. Yeah, I'm going to spend 2. So just the 2 dreadnoughts. Mm-hmm. We're going to go ahead and do all the stuff here. So let's go with...
They all hit on 6s, wounding on 2s.
And then rerolling 1s for Guilliman. Mm-hmm. So the first dread, he's going to pop his overcharged plasma. No overheats, no hits. Here's his last cannons.
Rolling 1s.
Nothing. Here's his missiles.
6.
1 hit.
1 2.
1 wound.
1 4 up. We're good.
And then the other guy, plasma. Doesn't die. Blast. Doesn't hit. Missiles. Doesn't hit.
So, and then charge on Ragnar. He needed 5. He gets to reroll for himself.
All right, the aftermath is done. It was a little tense rolling here. Ragnar came in hot despite being -1 to hit. All the guys +1 to hit canceled that out. He popped us a lot of stratagems for exploding 4s and rerolling wounds. So the speeders went up. They exploded, so they did a couple wounds to those guys.
Oh, you didn't roll the wounds for the...
It's just 1
wound.
wound.
Everyone takes 1 wound? Okay.
Veil of Time from Roboute let him interrupt for free. He debated hitting on the Wolfen because it wasn't sure. They're going to fight when they die anyway, so if it was worth it, just in case. So I went ahead and split my attacks on the 2 Blade Guards, 4 and 4. Actually killed 1 unit outright and left 1 guy with 1 wound. So he's still alive with 1 wound. And then the Wolfen went in there, hit him hot, did 8 wounds. I popped Transhuman, 8 wounds on him. I had to just make 3 ups, but I had only 6 wounds left because the Blade Guard clipped me for 1. So that let me pass 6 out of the 8.
I guess CP for killing a unit.
And I killed it. I rolled a command point. I made it, but I still ended up failing the last save to keep Guilliman alive, and then he did not get up. So bad news bears for the rowboat team. I was hoping Guilliman would stay alive. He almost did, and then I was like, I'll just get up, and then I didn't get up. So I'm like, man, double whammy. It's not all over yet, but it is looking bleak.
Tigurius smited one of the Wolfen dead and killed the Blade Guard.
The last Blade Guard down, so he's Psychic. Oh, I don't have Psychic Scourge. I have Veil of Time.
Blade Guard is back on the board.
So I have to do something else. I guess I just got Mighty Heroes off. So
cool. Who'd you want on?
I'll put it on. We'll put it on this dread, I guess.
Cool.
My favorite color dread. All right, so Mighty Heroes here, and then we smited here and killed a Wolfen.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're on the shooting. I want to spend a command point here to re-roll 1s. That leaves me with 2 command points left. So I got a 6-inch bubble. That'll give everybody re-roll 1s. I did get my litanies both off, so +1 to wound on the aggressors, so they'll be able to shoot at the wolfen. And then
That's going to hurt.
they got the 5-up mortal wounds, which actually saved me, because when the speeders blew up, I passed every single of my 5-ups I had to take. I'm like, whoa!
Yeah.
That's a
You
lot
passed
of
5-ups. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ragnar came in hot. Killed all the speeders. Alright, so first things first, let's do the aggressors. Let's get rid of them. So we got 18 shots.
Techmarine is going to... So the wolfen died to all of the aggressors. Took both volleys, but they died.
They died. So now we're going to go ahead and try to pick off that 1 wound there. We're going to split fire this Techmarine. He's going to shoot his plasma pistol, not overcharging with his 1 wound, despite him trying to get me to overcharge. We're going to flame here, maybe pick up that 1 guy, and then my relic bolter is 2 damage, so we'll try to thin those guys out. So here's a plasma pistol hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s because of the dreadnought. It hits strength 7.
Wounds. 4 up in 1. We're good.
Makes it. All right, the flamer on the guys, 1 shot. It wounds, -1, so 3 up.
3 up in cover. Dies.
Hits them. And then the rapid fire bolter hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, and strength 5, -2. So 4, 2 damage hits.
-2, so these will be 4 ups. 2 die. 1 left.
Perfect.
By the way, this is dead Guilliman right here.
Guilliman didn't get up. He's like, I got faith, fellas. We don't need you.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and use the chaplain's pistol at that 1 wound guy. Hits.
There's 1 on 2 wounds.
1 wound. This is
at the blade guard.
the bigger.
AP
-1. Actually, it might be
-3 up.
but
It's
doesn't
okay.
matter. And the other pistol here from the Judiciar misses.
All right.
So you got 1 guy.
1 dude
left.
on 2 wounds.
Yeah. So we don't really care about him. We'll shoot Ragnar next.
Mm-hmm.
We'll shoot him with all the big guns, and then we'll overcharge a plasma pistol at the Intercessor. So here's the overcharged plasma pistol, or plasma assault blastgun. Hits on 2s. Strength 8. So 2 wounds on the blade guard.
2 wounds on the blade guard.
-4s. He's
Dead.
Last cannon, sitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Oh my goodness. Wound on 2s. 1 wound.
On
Ragnar.
4 up in 1. Tanks it.
Missiles. Re-rolling 1s. Oh my goodness. Wounded on 2s.
4 up. Is this... You have another dread after this?
Mm-hmm. You want to spend?
I have a bunch of CP. Ragnar is supposed to die here. It's just I would like for you to charge me. Because 1 dread left that can shoot everything into Ragnar. I die. Go for it. D6 damage. For 6.
6 kills.
Pops him off the board.
Alright, so that whole blob is dead. You still got 1. If one of these guys still left alive.
1 on 1 wound. On 2 wounds.
So we don't have a lot left to shoot except for this other dread. He's going to shoot at your dread here in the terrain.
I will pop the -1 damage in here.
Okay.
Down to 6 CP.
Does he have range with his plasma?
18.
No. So he'll shoot his plasma at the 1 dude there.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the plasma, overcharging. Both hit. Wounded on 2s. 2 -4, so 6 ups with cover. He's dead. Here's the last cannons on the dread. Both hit.
On 3s. 1 wound.
I want to command point this.
Cool.
Wounds.
AP2, so 4 ups. 1 goes through.
This is the last cannons on the dreadnought.
Oh, I thought you said missiles.
Last cannons. 5s. This failed them both.
I will not CP.
-1 damage on these.
Mm-hmm. So that goes down to
5
9.
That's 10. 9.
9
6
damage. 6 ups. Let's see, like 5 6s here. Oh, I see 1.
1.
So I take 8 damage.
Wounds. Here's the missiles.
Down to 4.
This is going to be -2. There's no cover there, so it's just straight up minus.
No, that's what I'm saying. My CPU 4.
Here's the last cannon.
Oh, you got a hit.
The missiles. Oh, so many 1s. We rolled the 1s. No wounds. So the
Beautiful.
lives.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
We're rooting for the Space Wolves here. We're tired of seeing Ultramarines over this.
So there's nothing left to shoot at. I got the scout bikes here. They'll plink away at an Impulsor because I can't really see.
Oh, you can't see through it, can you? Obscuring.
Oh, you're right. So there's nothing to shoot.
That one dude. Oh, you wiped it.
Yeah, so they're all dead. Everybody here.
Everything's dead.
All right, so we outflanked some guys on the back to try to tie up that.
Go straight into the
Scorpius.
charge.
Let's go straight to it.
All
So
right.
let's go with the scouts.
Needing a 9.
Straight 9.
Let's see it fail.
Ooh! Oh, 8! I only have 1 command point left.
CP rerolling those scouts.
I think I do because I still have. Why have the scout bikers? I should have went with them first.
I mean, you only need one of those to tag it. You don't care which one it is.
Yeah, let's do the scout bikes first before I spend the reroll.
Okay.
I would love to get that objective, but it's this.
Nah, I see. That's fine.
Oh,
they get it.
Hard way.
Scorpius gets tagged.
Coming in.
That is quite unfortunate.
But I don't have any other objectives. Actually, I'll get this one right. 9 will not touch. All right, we're at the bottom of turn 2. A lot of aggressive plays happening here. The game's going to be pretty close deciding here in this next turn, I think. We didn't capture at the end of the turn. I had 2 units come in, the scout bikes and the scouts. They shot. I made the charge. After we did all the wounds, I actually did 7 wounds to that tank, so it's pretty hurt. He couldn't back out of combat, and I stole that objective away from him. So he's bringing this Dreadnought over here to deal with him. He's also got, what is this guy? Battle Leader, just in case that Dread flubs, because that Dread is wounded. He took some hits. Over here, this Dreadnought has moved up, along with the Impulsor, to kind of come in and charge, and that's the Smash Captain. He's going to try to do work on my 2 Dreadnoughts. We found just one little small opening where that Judiciar is just out of range, and so it's going to be tough to see if I can stop him. Last thing is, these guys ran away. They're his last kind of unit to kind of get scramblers inside of his own zone. And Grey Hunters, they came in from the side. I moved my scout biker so he left him a hole. He did his second deploy scramblers, so he only has 1 left with those guys in the back. So now we're off to the shooting. Really, there's just a few things that could shoot. What's going first?
The battle leader is going to go mark that dread right in front of the captain.
All right, so he's shooting at this dread here.
Hitting on 3. Misses.
Ooh, he misses. That's important. That's a reroll. 1's the wound.
Let's CP reroll it. Down to 6 CP. Do I hit? I do hit. You're marked and you take a mortal. I do a wound on a 5. I do not wound.
Here's my mortal wound for my litany. I do take it. So I'm down to 11.
So we're going to go to the dread right in front right away. So we're going to do the overcharge plasma, hitting you on 2s.
I think I have to go ahead and spend the last CP to take -1 damage.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s for the cap. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s because you're tagged. 1 wound at your invuln.
5 up.
It's 1 damage.
1 damage, 6 up. So he's down to 10.
Last cannons. Will hit. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. 2 5-ups.
5 ups.
Both.
Oh, made 1.
D6.
-1 to this.
6.
Oh, the 6! I gotta hit some 6s in return. I'm -1, so it's only 5 damage. 6s. No 6s.
So 5 plus plasma plus mortal 7.
I'm down to 5 now.
Down to 5. 2 missiles. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on a 3. 1 wound. 1 4-up.
He made that one.
Okay. Then the dread in the back is going to shoot at the same dread. He will spend the CP to reroll 1s to hit because I'm now hitting on 3s because I'm bracketed.
Yeah, that dread's toe is just inside that
I do
room.
want that 5 damage on you, so I'll spend a CP. Missiles. Rerolling 1s. Paid off. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. 1 4-up.
4 up.
Take it. D6. 5 goes down to 4.
4. He's got 5 left. 4 6s.
And the Stormbolter is going to go discuss.
All right, 1 6. So he's taking 3. So he's got 2 left.
2 left. 2 last cannons. Rerolling 1s. That was a good CP. Oh, I missed it. Wounding on a 3. Wounds. 1 5-up.
5 up to stay alive. No.
D6 damage. Needed like a 4 here to be safe. Cool. 4.
4.
Goes down to 3. So you need to...
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
Oh,
It's just that.
I passed only 1. He dies. He does not blow
explode.
up.
It's 1 dread down.
Wow.
Stormbolters into the scouts all the way in the back.
Talk about
3s.
close.
Rolling 1s. Wounding on. Rolling 1s for the battle leader. 1 wound AP 1 into the scouts.
1 into the scouts. Kill the scout.
My Scorpius can't shoot because it's blast, and I don't think it has a Stormbolter. This Impulsor is going to shoot into your scout bikes.
Okay.
So 8 shots. Hitting on 3s because I'm in the terrain with you. Wounding on 4s or 5s. Are you T5?
T5.
So that will be 5s. So 4 wounds at AP1.
Oh,
5
wounds? 5 wounds? Was it 5 or 4?
4 wounds.
4 wounds. Oh no! I have to re-roll it.
Yep.
I passed 1, so
1
and 1
dies and 1 takes a wound.
Okay.
I do not think there's any more shooting as the Infiltrators advanced. Charges. That Dread is going to charge those bikes, needing something easy, so 7.
So he makes the charge.
He's just going to go right in here.
Alright.
That Battle Leader is going to charge him in. Also an auto charge pretty much with a 5.
He makes it.
So let's see how far I can go with a 5.
They're coming through the wall there.
So 5 gets me in between those other 2.
Yeah. It's a big turn for him, killing that 1 Dread on the shooting.
And what I want to do is I want to be within 3 of this objective here. And you move 6, so you will never be closer unless you kill that. Okay. And then, over here, you have no CP2 Overwatch.
Don't.
So the most important charge is the cap. It's going to go, do I declare characters? Do I think I can tank?
Is he greedy for all of them?
No, I go into only the Dread. With a
4 inches? Oh.
I don't think that gets me to the point where I'm outside of... So would I be outside of 6 there?
No.
No? Where's the point? Do I need 1 more inch?
I think so.
That's where it would be.
It's over here is the point.
Oh, I would be outside of 6. Oh, right over there?
Right. All right, a lot of measuring, and then we realize he has the Armor of Rust, and I have the Judiciar. It's not going to matter because he's going to get to choose based on the Armor of Rust. It's his turn, so he went in.
My Dread is going to charge your Dread.
Ooh,
Fails
the charge. He needed 8. He got a 7. Does he want to re-roll it?
5 CP. I need 2
guarantee.
CP for my combo. I'm down to 4 CP. Needing an 8. Oh, fails it.
Fails it. The Dreadnought's not in.
Impulsor's going to charge your Dread and your Chaplain. I'll just go into your Dread.
You're -2 because you're going through the
I fly.
force. Only in the move phase.
I'll make it with 7 minus
5, so he makes it.
Okay, that's good. Oh, plenty. Cool. So I was just outside of 4, so we'll go right there. You will be able to hit me with my chat, but there's nothing I can do about that. We'll go...
Everyone's going to get to hit you.
We'll go outside of 3 with the Judiciar, and outside of 4 maximum. The Techmarine, there's nothing I can do about him, but the Judiciar I can, so I'll go... Oh, you can still... Okay.
Everybody can do it. All right, so yeah, that's it. I'm going to pile in, and then we're going to come back with after the swings. So we'll be back and see what's left of this combat. It's going to be nasty.
So what are you going to...
All right, Smash Captain's coming in hot. He's popping his
Smash
combos.
Lord with Seeking a Saga and Touch of the Wild. So he hits on 2s. Rerolling once. That's not what I wanted.
He needs to explode on 4s. He only got 1 4.
Winning on 4s because of the Might of Heroes.
I'm toughness 8.
Rerolling wounds. Okay, so that's 5 wounds. 5 invulns.
5 invulns. These are 3 damage each. 3 go through?
4 need to go through.
We'll live. It's going to be
up.
glorious.
I should have saved the CP to fight twice.
Here we go. Here we go. I need to hit some 5s. 2 5s. Exactly what I needed. And then I got 9 6-ups. Oh, the plan backfires.
So going wrong.
He was talking so much smack. I said, I'm just going to hit some 5s. It's not going to matter. 6s. Oh my God. Hits 4 6s. I don't even care. 5 wounds. That's not even scratching the paint. Oh,
no.
We're going to come back. It's glorious.
That's not good.
We'll be back.
Alright, so we're at the top of 3. Everything has gone south. The Impulsor and Smash Lord charged in. The Smash Lord whiffed and didn't kill the Dreadnought. Then Thomas fought the Dread into the Impulsor, put it down to a few wounds. We just went through his psychic phase. He ended up killing the Impulsor. The Impulsor exploded. Did 4 damage to my captain and 2 damage to everything else. I just couldn't roll damage.
I had 5 up feeling the pain, so I made it
You
1 or
didn't-
2.
you only
But I
passed
didn't
1.
really make any. But 2 damage is not enough to worry about. Over here, the scouts are going to come up and threaten that tank. If I can kill that tank and charge into it, I force him to decide if he wants to heroically intervene with that character and pull him off the objective or not. So I think that's a good play, a good trade. He's only got 1 wound. I did null zone. I got it off, and then he set the command point to block it, and I was like, I rolled low, so let me re-roll it. Never re-roll a successful test. I failed the test.
But then he killed me with Spite.
But I did. He did take 4 wounds from the explosion, so he's only got 1 left. So I got plenty of guys to shoot him. So now we're going to try to do some work over here, and then we're going to see if we can pick up that dread. Mm-hmm. So let's go with the Flamer first. Flamer, plasma pistol, not overcharging, and then we'll shoot the Dreadnought with the bolter.
Cool. I will do -1 damage on the dread.
Okay. Here's the plasma pistol. Hits. Does not wound. Here's the Flamer. 1. Nothing. And then the bolters. And I did spend my last CP that I got this turn on the Dreadnought so they can fall back and re-engage. That's a stratagem for Ultramarine, so they can shoot and act normally with no penalties. So even though it took 3 in the explosion, it got fixed for 3 from that Techmarine, so he's back to 7, still top bracket. But here's the bolters. And on 2s, looking for 5s. 1 -2.
4 up. We're good.
All right. Let's go ahead and shoot. We'll come back to that Smash Captain. Let's shoot these Scout Bikers here at the Grey Hunters. 2 guys. It's going to be 4 bikes, and then a Storm Bolter, and then shotguns are close range. Bikes. These are strength 4. -1s. So we got 5 right there. 6.
4 ups. 3 die.
And then shotguns. These are close shotguns, so they're going to hit on strength 5. 4 -1s. Kills them. Scout bikes go. I just leaves aggressors to do aggressor things. Let's shoot these guys here. See if we can't kill his last wound and let the aggressors just shoot at the Dreadnought. So 5 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is auto wound from Infiltrators. And these need 4s. Angry. 5. 3 ups. -1s.
Survives.
Oh.
Tigurius
ran. Let's do the pistol from the Judiciar.
On a 4 because he fell back.
Yep.
Chaplain on a 4. Misses. He's trying to dedicate a round of aggressors into the cap.
Let's go ahead and shoot him next. We'll save the aggressors first. So he'll shoot his plasma pistol, not overcharging, and then all his guns, the rest of his guns there. So plasma pistols hitting on 2s, and strength 7. No. Here's the last cans at the dread. 3's a wound, 1 wound.
1 5 up. We'll take it. D6 -1 goes to 5.
Damage.
He's rolling well on his last cannons. I take 4 down to 8.
And wounds.
4 up. Good.
Makes that. And then we got aggressors. So we'll shoot the first volley. Everybody's going to shoot at the dread. And we'll do 1 top gun at the guy. So all right, so we finished the shooting on the Dreadnought. He didn't have any other damage to him, so he's still on 6 wounds. He's got only the Scorpius left to shoot that's relevant.
Both volleys into the Infiltrators.
He's shooting at the Infiltrators, trying to pick him off this objective.
So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 shots, that's good. They are shooting through the forest, so -1 to hit.
Yeah, so 9. 4 is rolling once because of the dread. That sucked. And 3 is rolling once because of the battle leader. 3 wounds, AP2.
AP2, I got cover from the armored container on a couple of those guys. I will take
2 containers give cover?
Yes.
Oh, do you have to be within 3 of them?
They're light cover and an obstacle.
So 4 ups.
So I got 2 guys in cover that are within whatever 4 ups. 1
more.
And
nice. Okay, and then the next volley 3d3. 4 only 5. 4s rolling once. And 3s rolling once. Another 4. These will be 5 ups.
5 ups. I just need to pass 3 of these. 2 of these. 5 ups. 2 of them. Oh, perfect. This just 1 guy left over. I did the 2 in cover. It was these 2. Oh, perfect.
Last turn.
So I still need to pass the morale. That is the sergeant by chance. So 4 guys on a 6 he'll die. He does not roll a 6. All right. So we went ahead and tallied it up, and there was no chance for him to come back. We made a couple of dice rolls just to see. But the final score, 82-58. I was able to hold him off. He could not come in there on that Dreadnought with the Judiciar hanging there. He was going to kill him first. He did not have the command points in turn 4 to fight when he dies, so he had to wait till turn 5. I was able to pick up the last of my big game. Really, it came down to the gutsy play. Guilliman maybe goes down. You never know with fighting Guilliman. He actually died, but even on turn 1, didn't need Guilliman to put him down. He flubbed with his captain. And
that's where it swung.
It all went down after that. So, any thoughts? I mean, like the list was strong. Like you were fighting me turn 1. I kind of gave you the turn 1 charge.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
So you gave me that turn 1 charge. I was like, cool. I have a shot to take out Guilliman. There's a big chance that he doesn't get up. It's a big point in my favor. Guilliman goes down. It all goes right. I had a lot of momentum going. I was like, cool. I can keep just smashing in. Don't bother playing the mission. Just take out as much as he's got, and then just win on primaries in the last 2 turns. But the Smash Captain whiffed, got 1 exploding attack, missed a bunch of wound rolls. It all went wrong. And then Bird very smartly fought into the Impulsor instead of the Captain because I declared. What I should have done was the Impulsor only declared the Chaplain, which I already did. It's just for some reason I didn't think of it. I charged the Dreadnought. He fought into the Impulsor. Therefore, the Captain doesn't fight on death and survives. And that was a massive, probably 20-point swing.
Yeah.
Because Dreadnought survives. You also deny me a primary, as well as the Impulsor giving you points for bringing it down, and being the screen for the Captain, who was then going to go and just kill everything else. Massive, massive swing right there. But, I put Burr on his back foot for the first time in my life. Still haven't beaten him. I'll have to come back.
It was very close. I was sweating bullets when Guilliman went down. It was so close, he almost lived. I'm like, if he lives, this is not even a game. But then he dies. And I'm like, if these Dreadnoughts don't die, and then you're like, I'm going to roll these Dreadnoughts up. You were so confident.
I mean, I've had the Smash Captain take out Knights in 1 fight phase. It's just, you roll 3 2s and another
you didn't
2 2s
explode.
nothing exploded.
You didn't explode. That was fantastic. So,
but
great game. Thanks for guys watching it. If you enjoy what you like, subscribe, like, share with all your friends, and we'll see you next time.